Well, welcome back if you have been to a previous session, and welcome in if this is your first time. We're going to begin with breath. So if you are seated, start to just come into a comfortable neutral space, but hold a little bit of intention in your spine. If you're standing, hold a lot of intention in your spine, kind of draw yourself tall, draw your shoulders down your back. And we'll begin together by taking a long intentional inhale through the nose. And then as you exhale, go ahead and open the mouth and let that breath come out very heavy and full. We're going to do a second breath in, same way, full and deep through the nose. This time as you exhale, make it audible, make it a little bit noisy. Maybe give the people around you, if there are any, something to turn their heads for. And this third breath, again, we're going to draw in through the nose. This time as you inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears, really intentional, creating a lot of tension. And then as you exhale through the mouth, just let them sag all the way down. Another breath in through the nose. As you exhale, through the lips, creating that kind of raspberry noise. And maybe trying that again if I didn't catch you in time. Inhaling through the nose. As you exhale, let it be weird. Good. This time we're going to inhale breath through the nose and exhale through the nose. As long as your nose is clear. If you need to keep the mouth open a little bit, feel free. So we're just activating that breath a little bit, kind of centering all of our attention right there. Hang on to that intention, continue to breathe through the nose, in through the nose and out through the nose. And then we're going to start to add a little bit of movement. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to release our jaw and release our face. And again, part of this is about de-stressing. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. So take a big breath in. As you exhale, open the mouth really wide. As wide as you can get it. And just kind of hold that space. So this is not the place where you'd want someone to take a picture of you, but feel the openness of the jaw and then let the mouth slowly come closed. And then one more time, open big and wide and slowly release. This time we're going to open the jaw. And then once it's open, you're going to take a lateral movement with the lower jaw. So just gently going side to side. Couple times through at your own pace. And then come back to center when you feel complete. Good. We're going to take another breath in. Exhale, release. Good. This time we're going to smile as big as you possibly can. So big cheese, really draw those cheeks up intentionally. Kind of scrunch up the face a little bit, create some tension, and then release. Let it go. Good. Big breath in. Bring that intention back to the spine, back to the center if you've lost it. And then release, exhale. Next breath in, grow long, grow tall. As you exhale, we're going to rotate the gaze, rotate the cervical spine so you're looking over the right shoulder. So you're turning that chin as far to the right as it can come. Try to keep the left shoulder dropped down in place. From here, breathe in. As you exhale, drop the chin down toward the armpit space. Good. And just take 2 rounds of your natural breath right there. Breathing into that stretch across the left side of the neck and maybe the back of the neck. When you get to that second exhale, gently lift up, come back to center, We'll take our next breath in again for length, for posture. And then as you exhale, to the left. Once you've gone as far as you can go, drop the chin down toward the chest, toward the armpit space. 2 of your breaths, inhaling and exhaling through this space. When you come through your second exhale, again, you're going to lift back up, come to center and reset. Good. Our next breath in, we're going to bring our arms out to a T. We're going to turn our palms so that they face your computer screen, so your thumbs are up to the sky, and then draw the arms back. So like you're getting ready to receive something. Breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to pull the arms toward each other, bring the right arm underneath the left, and come into like a solo hug. So the elbows are trying to stack on top of each other, and then you're pulling them down into the chest. And then we'll do 2 breaths right here, just breathing into this space. That second exhale, you're going to open wide again, drawing the arms back intentionally, opening up. And then we'll pull them together again. This time left goes under right, coming back into that hug, grabbing each side of your body and then pulling the elbows down in toward the chest. So the hands are almost pulling the back side of the body apart as the elbows find compression in toward the chest. When you come through your second exhale, we'll unwind, we'll open up those arms. Good, and this time we'll inhale, we'll draw them up to the sky, feeling some length here. Good, notice your shoulders. If they're creeping up to the ears, try to soften them down, maybe creating more space with the arms if needed. Good, big breath in, grow long. As you exhale, bring the right hand down and we're gonna twist over to the right. So that left arm is gonna come across. Maybe there's something for you to grab onto to create a little tension, maybe not. Either way, we're kind of finding that twist across the center line of our body. Good, breath in. As you exhale, come back to center. We'll bring both of those arms back to the T and then up to the sky, just like we did. Soften the shoulders, maybe create space in the arms. Breathing in, breathing out. The left arm comes down, that right arm will come across the body. Pull yourself into a twist here. Good. That gaze can turn over the left shoulder, or it can stay toward the front. One more inhale. Exhale, unwind. Again, pull those arms wide. Good. We'll lift them to the sky. Inhale. And then exhale down to your sides. Now, our final space, if it's safe for you to stand up and you have room in your environment to do that, I'm going to encourage you to stand up for this last little piece. And we're going to create what we just created in our seat here. So ground down through your feet, pull your spine really long. And then as you inhale, lift the arms overhead. Feel the length, reaching up with the right hand and then up with the left hand, as if you're pulling a rope above you. A couple times on each side. And you can do this in your seat also if it's not possible to stand up. And then go ahead and release those arms. Bring your hands right to your hips. Your first 2 fingers find the groove where your hips will bend. Draw yourself tall, and then I want you to fold onto your fingertips. So keep the spine long as you hinge forward and bring your head all the way down below your heart. So you're gazing back between your legs. Let the arms come down toward the floor. Let them hang heavy. Let the upper body hang. Let the lower body support. And again, if you're seated, you can do the same exact thing in your chair. Good. Take one more breath with your head below your heart. And then very slowly ground down through the feet. Start to lift yourself back up to that standing position. Good. Once you arrive, one final breath in for length, reaching up as high as you can. And exhale those hands down through center. And we are complete. Have a great Thursday afternoon, everybody, and a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you all for joining. We'll see you next Tuesday.